Real estate is a part of everything I do. It's, the resorts and golf courses are on land and there's structures where the businesses are housed. But at the end of the deal, the beginning and the end of the deal, you look at it, and there's 15 to 20 different sub-businesses within a business. So you get a resort deal. Mike was talking to me earlier about what does a lender do when they take a resort back, and it's like, oh my God, they pull their hair out. They look at it and they say, oh my God, I got restaurants and bars and ski hills and spas and 4 associations and all these units and timeshares, and all of those are analyzed differently. You can't just take the total revenue or figure out what an NOI or EBITDA number is and apply a cap rate. If you get $2 million in your restaurant business or $2 million in your hotel business, those are valued completely different.
They're not all funneled up to one net income number.
They're not. And our hotel guys are fantastic at doing hotels, but a full service resort is so different than a hotel. Hotel and lodging is a part of a resort deal. So our approach, and we have attorneys and accountants and finance people, hospitality people that have worked these industries, and our approach is really more like an M&A approach to these businesses. And I'm a real estate guy too, so at the end of the day, fundamentally, I got to look at the dirt, I got to look at the buildings and say, what are these things worth? But some of the stories are tragic, and if somebody spent $50 million building a golf course ski hill resort project, and it's only making $500,000 a year, well, it's not going to be worth $50 million. Mm-hmm. So it's very important right up front to make sure you understand all of those different buckets and components, and you're not only valuing it properly, but you're marketing it properly as well. So that's a big deal.
Well, it so clearly makes the case for not only the value, but the necessity of using a golf course and resort specialist.
Absolutely.
Do you see these transactions trade when represented by someone who doesn't have encyclopedic knowledge of the product type, or no? Doesn't happen?
Very rare. So they pop up across the country, but more and more when we get out there, if we have to pitch against somebody that doesn't have that knowledge and expertise, we get the work and we take work that we can close. And that's been a learning process as well, because as brokers, you want work, you want things to try to sell, but taking a $50 million listing that's worth $5 million
doesn't do anyone any favors.
Nobody's going to be happy at the end. So sometimes I let the competition have that one. They might overpromise, they're definitely going to underdeliver, and I'm going to get that project a year or two down the road.
At a make sense listing price.
And it makes sense, yeah.
Nice.
That's right.